Welcome back to what Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is an SU-14-1. It's a Tier 7 Soviet SPG. It's located on the north spawn of Steppes and it's under the command of FendaBenda. Now, what can I tell you about the SU-14-1? Well, it was based on the T-35 heavy tank with some of the running gear from a T-28 medium tank. It was built long before the war, 1936. And they didn't build that many, mostly just prototypes, testing it out, but they didn't put into production. And it was only during the Patriotic War that they actually put them back into production and indeed converted one or a couple into the SU-14-2. It's openly mounted. The engine's up front in the vehicle, so it's actually just behind the driver, but the gun's at the back. And this one's mounting the BR2 howitzer, the 152mm howitzer, capable of 700 alpha, at least I think it is. Yes, it is. That's correct. Okay, FendaBenda's found his firing position. Now, he's got a fairly good reload on this Arty, but it's very big, it's very slow, and, well, it's a bit open. It's obvious for the enemy to see. It is absolutely massive. The T-35 was a huge heavy tank. In fact, actually too big, really. All things considered, it was too long for its width. And I think there was a tank talk that actually mentioned that T-35 was a dreadful tank. I think David Fletcher mentioned it. Well, that VK3002 has got very little health, and FendaBenda's just loaded. He fires one in and just knocks a couple of trees down instead. It looked a fairly good target. Not sure if he stayed there. Oh, he did stay there. But he's still very low on health. He could be taken out with one shot. There's not much splash with this compared to the BR4. Oh, nice direct hit there on the FV201. I'd say there's more splash there than some other Arty, I would say, but wasn't enough there to take out the VK3002. Now, he's doing the right thing. He's aiming and focusing on the medium tanks and the heavy tanks trying to make their way up the east side of the map. Biggest threat to him, and oh yes, he gets his first kill. Takes out the FV201, and that's their heavy tank. Oh, there's another one. Okay, an Oni now. So it looks like the Oni's using his derp and then falling back to reload. Of course, our heavy tanks are moving forward. We've got a Black Prince and a 45 TP. Okay, he's loaded. Lines up a shot, fires one in, and it gets a direct hit on the front of the Oni. Keep focusing and concentrating on these ones. The guys seem to have the west side under control, but there is a 5916 near our cap area, and he hasn't been stopped. We do have VK2801 trying to stop him though, and the Type 59 goes down. In fact, I think now he does need to be worried, because that 5916 is actually getting quite close, and seeing as FendaBenda is so big, they might spot him. Well, his sixth sense hasn't gone off, but he's decided to move anyway. It's a bit open up there. Now, there was a box tank seen in that gully. There he is. Okay, he's dialing in on that. It's got a big side to that vehicle. He fires around in and stuns him. And he's picking up some stun assist, I think. Okay, turning to face the east side again. Box tank's gone. Progetto got him in the end. And we've lost sight of the Oni. I think he's still over there, but just nobody's spotting him. And FendaBenda's now platooned with the Leo and the SU-130PM. Okay, tactically they're being squeezed in to the north end of the map, and well, FendaBenda is now looking at the west side because there's no targets to shoot at on the east side. So again, he's making good use of his time to go for targets he can expedite. And looks like he got a direct hit there on the VK100-01P. Now that Tiger 1's darting across the flat open top, which is a bit of a daft thing to do, really. I don't think most people will actually do that, because you do leave yourself open to being shot at by just about anyone who can see you. But FendaBenda is focusing on the VK and got another 83 out of a splash. And the VK is now down. So it's just that Tiger 1. In the meantime, he's switched over to the east side of the battlefield. Nope, nobody over there. That Oni should still be there, but it's a very slow, heavy tank there, Oni. But just nobody spotting him. Okay, switch back to the Tiger. Now you see that FendaBenda is using that technique which we learned, which is to click on the mini-map with your right-hand mouse button. When using your control key, put your mouse cursor over the mini-map where you want it to do and click on the right-hand mouse button. It'll take you directly over to the other side of the map. And that means you don't have to scroll your mouse to move across the map. You can actually just click and go straight there. Okay, 45 TP's putting up a good attack on that Oni, but that wreck is sort of getting in the way and it's providing the Oni with extra cover. And, oh, no, missed on that one. It went long, and we've lost the 45 TP. He's been derped out of existence. Now you can see the reload is quite fast. Oh, Oni's been killed, and he was killed by our SU-130 PM platoon mate. That means there is only 4 enemies remaining. 1 medium tank, 2 tank destroyers, and 1 Arty. And their Arty is a Crusader SP. Okay, we're looking for them now at the back of the map, south end. Progetto's reached their cap area, and so's the VK2801, and they're indicating up in the mountains. FendaBenda's having a quick look. Anything in sight? Any form of destruction going on that will give us clues to where they are? They seem to think they are up in the heights. Well, it might be one of their tank destroyers will be up there, but I think the Arty, he's more than likely going to be down the east side of the map. And one of the tank destroyers has been found. It's a Noobs. And he's running. And it looks to me like he just burned his repair kit. And there's the other 2. And we missed the Udes, Steel Waffenträger and the Centurion. And I suspect the Crusader will be down in those bushes just slightly to the left. So we can't see any tracer coming from those bushes. Not yet, at least. Firing around into them. Don't know if that did any damage. Progetto's getting close. They'll be just around the corner. There's the Centurion. And there's the Crusader. Yeah, he is in the bushes. Or near them. And he's down. We're going to get one more shell before the game ends. And there's the Steer. Can we get a shot on him? Probably. Fires one in. Oh, yes! Kill shot. 645 hit points. I think that was a penetration, that one on the Steer. Does have light armor, so it very probably was a penetrating shot. The Centurion's down, and that's the end of the game. So 3 kills for FendaBenda, 3 kills for the Leo, and only 2 for the SU-130 PM. So it was a winning platoon, but they didn't get the Brothers in Arms. They were just 1 kill short of what they needed for the Brothers in Arms. And here's the end of battle result. And it's the first ace tanker for FendaBenda in the SU-14-1. I remember I got my first ace tanker in this Arty with the 152mm BR2 howitzer. So I'm very pleased that he also did the same thing. And he also got a Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits, and as we know, just 1 kill short of getting a Brothers in Arms medal as well. Win 8 for that game, 2-9-3-4. Let's have a look at the team score. Well, we can see that he did actually get the didn't get the highest damage. He managed to get 1,655 hit points of damage. The high scorer was the Progetto 46. He got 3,660, picked up the high caliber. We could say the other platoon mates, the SU-14-1 did manage to get more damage, 1,878 hit points. And his other platoon mate, the Leo, only got 961. When it came to kills, it was the Progetto again. He got 4 kills. Then FendaBenda came in with 3, so did the Leo, and his other platoon mate, which was the SU-14-1 only managed to get the 2. And when it came to base XP, well, the Progetto, he seems to have got a clean sweep at the top of the board. 1,219 base experience points for him, 1,159 for FendaBenda. Then his platoon mate in the SU-14-1 got 729 and the Leo's 688. He fired 15 rounds during that battle. He got 6 direct hits and 1 penetration. I think that was on that steer. Pretty sure it was. Yes, it was a penetration, yes. And he also got 10 splash. Damage of 1,655 hit points, all of it at more than 300 meters. He damaged 5 of the enemy, killed 3, and did stun assistance of 2,629 hit points off 8 stuns. On a premium count, he earned 58,242 credits, and after ammunition resupply and the ammo is fairly cheap, he actually ended up with 41,442 credits. He received 25 bonds for the awards. Sure which awards he actually got, apart from the Ace Tanker there, but I think that may have been for the mission and events. And he also earned 1,738 XP, times 5 for the first victory of the day, 174 for completing the mission and events. Took away 8,866 altogether, and this is his first ace with a 91% commander, which is actually quite surprising. He's getting very good results from a 91% commander, but that may be also down to the fact that FendaBenda does have a lot of practice in Arty, so he knows how to play it well. So, very good first ace tanker for FendaBenda. Somebody today actually did say to me, the reason why our channel is not that popular is basically that my commentary is crap. If it is, you know, do leave a comment below. But obviously, as I said after the last comments, derogatory comments about the channel, I'm going to be cutting back on the number of videos that we actually do for the Arty channel, simply because if they're not that popular and people don't particularly like them, and that's the reason why they're not getting watched, then there's little point in producing them, but there's a lot of point in producing other replays for other channels. Obviously those replays won't have any commentary on them, because if it's the commentary that's bad, then obviously there's no point in doing the commentary on the other channels. We'll just let the videos and the replays speak for themselves. So there you go. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully we'll be back with another replay for you in a day or so. Thank you.